Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry, and this is your Showbiz Top 5 on Tuesday, January 15th. Hope it's payday for you. That would be a fun little Tuesday. So it's official. All 6 stars for High School Musical have signed back up for the big screen movie version. So the big question is, how are Troy and Gabriella going to handle going to 2 different colleges? Will their love survive? We have to wait for the big screen version to hit the big theaters next year. High School Musical senior year. Now, Nelly reportedly is a father again after this woman claims that he's her baby daddy and she gave birth this past weekend. Now, apparently Nelly hooked up with this former dancer from Atlanta sometime last year, oopsie, and now little baby Rashawn was born on Sunday. Now, of course, Nelly is dating Ashanti and has been for some time, so I guess he has a little explaining to do. Word is he hasn't visited this baby boy in the hospital yet, but he does have 2 children from previous relationships, a 13-year-old girl and an 18-year-old son. Now, they've been keeping their relationship remarkably quiet, but looks like Lance Armstrong and Ashley Olsen are still seeing each other. I got a personal email from a source that says the 2 of them were spotted last night having dinner at Nobu in Dallas. Now, a rep for Jamie Lynn Spears says these rumors that Casey Aldridge has dumped Jamie Lynn and is demanding a paternity test, that none of that's true. The source says that, you know, Casey and Jamie Lynn did break up, get back together, break up, get back together, and they did what teenagers do. They dated other people in that process. And I think Casey really, it kind of got under his skin when the rumor was surfacing in the tabloids that Jamie Lynn had hooked up with a TV producer, and that was rumored to be the baby's father. But the source says it's not true. Casey doesn't doubt the paternity. But the source also says that he has no plans of marrying Jamie Lynn because he doesn't think it's, you know, it's one thing to get, you know, a teenage pregnancy and it's another thing to have teenage marriage. So what are the chances of success? Who knows? And then Britney Spears, now she wasn't required by law to be in court yesterday, although her attorney strongly suggested that she show up. She decided, you know what, I just don't want to do it. I'm scared and I don't want to testify. So actually the paparazzi are scaring her a lot too lately. Her relationship with them has really shifted. She was screaming at them that she just wanted to get in her car and go and get out of my way and stop it. And then she and Adnan Ghalib, they jumped in the car and raced away from the courthouse to go to this little church that's open 24/7 for people who just want to stop in and pray and meditate. But the only problem is it's hard to do that when you've got 300 paparazzi following you inside the church doors. So Britney didn't stay there very long for her conversation with God or whoever she's talking to these days. And then she and Adnan hooked up with Sam Lufty and some other guy, and they had lunch at some steakhouse, and then they all headed back to Britney's house. Now, while this drama was going on, in the courtroom, the commissioner decided that Britney should not have any visitation with her children until the next scheduled visitation hearing, which is on February the 19th. And then, of course, the child custody case goes to court in April, and things are not looking good for Britney. I think the strangest thing about the past few days, I know, did anybody really expect Britney to show up to testify in court? Not really. But she's wearing her wedding dresses everywhere. The other day, she and Adnan went shopping, and she wore the short version of her wedding dress, that backless one. And that's dress number 2 that she wore when she married Kevin Federline. There was this other one with all this lace and stuff that she wore also yesterday. It's just not making any sense. I don't know if she's trying to send a message to us, send a message to Kevin, give us a hint that she's about to get married again. I don't know. I don't know what that girl's thinking. I don't think anybody does. Anyway, that's your Showbiz Top 5 for Tuesday.